you mentioned that you noticed some of the students, they were stressed, and when they were stressed they eat more, maybe a little bit more of chocolate. So the first question would be, is this considered an addiction? And I guess, right, it's because I don't know. So that's the first question. Is it considered like an addiction, emotionally eating?
Yeah, I mean, there are many aspects of it, right? Like, basically, I like to say that every food is basically emotional or can be emotional because we
Mm-hmm.
have some kind of connection to it, maybe from childhood, and usually it's connected with some pleasurable feelings, right? So, I don't see it always as a problem. I don't see it like that we have to like visit a coach when we grab chocolate. You know, like that's not my approach and that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying what I would like to raise more awareness about is actually that there can be specific moments in our life when maybe we indulge much more into maybe binging on specific food, or on the other hand there is restrictions. So there are like many people have different patterns, many people use different protective mechanisms to escape from intensity that they can feel in their life. They can escape from their own needs because maybe no one ever asked them for their needs. Maybe they had parents who were not really protective of them and they were very authoritative, and then people are not used to question themselves actually. And when our life is not actually manifested as we would like, then we may feel pain. And when we feel we don't have control over this pain, we try to escape it because it's very intense. And we go into various scale of emotions. And when these repeats again, 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 and we try to escape from these emotions, then maybe it's good time to visit maybe coach, maybe therapist, depending what you need. If you want to talk about your past, if you feel you are carrying some heavy backpack with like many traumas from past, it's maybe good to deal with it with therapeutical system or some professional. If you want to look forward and if you want to find effective tools how to stop or even figure out what's going on and how to stop specific thing that maybe repeat again in your life, like really not finding time for food, not and then coming home and eat everything that you find and then feel bad. So there is a whole scale. It can become an addiction, and that's because of our reward system, and that's because of our hormonal system actually. And this is what people don't realize, because we are taught, for instance, I come from yoga field, so in yoga we are like the teachers are saying, oh, listen to your body, it will tell you everything. But if you have like imbalanced hormonal system, you can listen your body as much as you can because your body is constantly telling you you are hungry. So so it can be really a problem, and there are many ways how to solve it. I myself visited a nutritionist, and I wanted to be more healthier. I wanted to figure out how is it with my metabolism, because I was not sure. No one teach me this, and I wanted professional advice on this, and figure out actually what food is better for me, because I was really, and I think I still am, high achievers. So I wanted like. When I had more activities and more aspirations, also that's other thing people don't realize, that maybe their food choices have to change because it's highly energetically demanding. So yeah, and I remember the moment when nutritionists asked me like if there's something what can stop me to follow what I decide that I want to follow. And in my mind was like, yeah, emotional eating. And she said like, okay. And then it was crickets. And I was like thinking, okay, so I'm actually vulnerable with saying I finally figure out and label it and name it, but like then there is like no support. So I think coaching is really good support system for this. If you know that there is something deeper, maybe you don't know yet what is it, but you know that you are bored of waiting food and actually there is no problem to keep specific diet like for 1 month or 2 months, but you have repeated cycles of, I don't know, maybe uh, feeling bad about your body. Maybe it can be even struggle with relationship. But like let's say I had a client who came to me that she's with the problem that she named that she's binging on food. And I said like, well, okay, and can you tell me a little bit about your life? So just to have a broader picture of what's going on. And then it came up on surface that she was actually struggling with her relationship, but this was too painful and too intense and too hard to deal with. So the easiest way was to, okay, I will find a meal plan, I will follow a meal plan, and things will be solved. And I mean, it's everyone's choice what we are going to do with our life. So she uh, didn't want to go deeper in that specific sense. But maybe for someone just to start with change of diet can be first surface step that they are able to take, and it's totally okay because if they start to feel better in their body, if they start to feel more powerful, then maybe find more courage and more confidence to do next step and next step, next step and next step. So yeah, we can start wherever we want. Like I said, some people need therapeutic, some people need dietitian, some people want coach, need coach.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and this emotional eating, it has many patterns, many layers. Like some people escape from boredom because they like some kind of purpose, so they are binging on food and Netflix and chill, you know. And
Yeah.
uh, again, if you do it like for weekend, like I guess that everyone has some kind of weak moment when we actually want to indulge or soothe ourselves. But if it's like every week, every week, every week, and then we are not doing nothing with our life, I think then it's a good time to like start to do the first step to change.